Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to another episode of Two Brothers Farming here on the St Kalle map. What episode are we on? I forgot.
23, I believe.
23, guys. So, just goes to show you I wasn't paying attention. We've had so much fun that I haven't paid attention even what episode we're on. But welcome.
20-something.
Yeah, 20-something. Let's just go that. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. We put out that poll, and you guys spoke. So we're going to stay right here on this map until we get all of our goals done, and then we'll move on to a new map. So we always go by what you guys want, so you guys want that. And as usual, I'm going to turn it over to my brother Gutterball. He's going to explain to you what we got going on today. And I am going to go take off and run as soon as he's done. And go.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the video. I hope you enjoy it. Don't take off too fast. We got to show them that updated mod that we did, too.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So today, I got to finish picking up silage bales, and then I'm going to completely work this field up, replant the grass. Fury's got some straw bales to make and collect, and then get that field set up and ready and planted with corn. And now, let's go show them that. We updated, what was it, the animal enhancement mod.
I always call it animal extension, but same thing.
Yeah. Tomato, right?
Yep, 100%.
And was it this? I know
the other one. The other one has the
part.
babies in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have piglets.
Yep.
Where'd they go?
Right in here.
Where'd they go?
So, what he's saying is when the babies are born now and they breed, they have piglets, or you can buy piglets. It's pretty cool. One of these days, I will do a full review on it. I'll spend a little bit of time, extra time, telling you guys what to do, but we went ahead and pulled the trigger on it, and we updated it, and what it did is it changed all of our animals. We have piglets in here, and then it takes out the Swiss cows. So we had to buy Holstein cows. And you can buy bulls, so we did it realistically, and we put one bull in the pen. So without going into in depth, I'll take a video this week and spend some 20-30 minutes on actually teaching you guys how this mod works. Now we also
because it is kind of a big involved mod.
It really is. It needs its own video. So we're not going to sell eggs today. We've discussed that. We're going to sell them next month. We're going to let them build up again because we don't really need the money for anything right now. We're saving up to buy our next field, but we want to get these fields flipped. So we learned a little secret, but we're not going to tell you guys until it works because we don't want to look like we don't know what we're doing.
Sure.
So we've got a little. We were on the forums, and actually Gutterball did. I didn't do anything. He just told me about it. He scoured the internet and found some forums where they were talking about precision farming. Sorry, I got to get this dusty dirt out of my throat so I can talk. And if it works, then we'll explain to you guys what we did and what you guys have to do with your fields on precision farming. But we won't say too much about it now because it may not work. So
we're still not positive if it's the updated one or the map.
Correct.
So.
After what Gutterball explained today to me, I'm almost guaranteeing it's something we did. So that's the exciting news. But once again, as you know, your boy Fury always says, don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure. I want to take a few minutes and apologize for the negativity on the last video, but the things that I witnessed, it meant a lot to me. So I needed to make sure I said at least something. But, and then because we're not going to bring it in because it had nothing to do with Two Brothers, and that's not fair to bring Gutterball into the negativity because we don't be negative on this channel. So.
Oh, trust me, it'll be looked into myself. So.
But the thing that you guys want to understand now is when my brother's involved, then nobody can hide because he will find you. And if you're copying people, unlike Fury, who tries to be, as professional as I can, Gutterball will tell you how it is. So
I'll be nice, but I will call you out.
Right.
Doesn't bother me one
Right.
bit.
So just keep that in mind, guys. I'm not going to dwell on it. I already spent time on my video on Gutter World. Got a big surprise for you guys coming on that map, but I'm not going to tell you because you guys are going to have to come and watch it. Yeah, I always do that. I always give it away, and then nobody wants to watch the video because they already know what's going on. So I want you guys to go and watch it.
Well, that's the bad part with me. I mean, yeah, I'm telling you how to build it and whatnot, and I know what's going in it, but I have no idea what it looks like, so I even have to wait till the video.
Well, we're going to fix that after you showed me what I can do now. So we're going to give him some screenshots of the game. And I'm going to send him some screenshots of it so that he can kind of design it. Oh, my gosh. I just realized I'm bailing at 20 miles an hour. Just like, why am I going so fast? So we're gonna put that at 11. A little bit more better. A little bit more. I think that's a word. But thank you guys, all of you guys, for the wonderful, amazing comments. Where we had a little lax in the views this week, but we gained a lot of family members. So it's all the same to us. As long as people are coming and they're enjoying themselves, and you guys voted. We had the most votes on that poll that we've ever had. So
yeah, and it meant a lot. That actually, the most of you picked, it doesn't matter to you. You're going to watch no matter what. That meant the world.
Yep, 100%. Me too. Because then at that point in time, the pressure's off us. We just put out videos, and it's great. And we got a big one planned for the next episode, or the next series. But what we're going to do is we're going to finish our goals, and we're going to actually talk to each other and make sure that we finish our goals that we set out on this map before we move on.
And I do want to give a shout out to old Cranky, his comment on that poll. I'm biased, so number one for sure.
Oh, is that what he said? Well, he likes this map. He loves the smaller old school farming because he's older like us, you know. Us older people have to stick together. So Cranky's a good dude. I catch him in other streams and stuff. He's a good dude. He doesn't, you never see any negativity from him. And most of our family members are really, really good.
Right.
We've got our ones that comment every time. Your Barts and your Christophers. Who else comments all the time that you noticed?
Why do you put me on the spot?
Every time I can get you. Hey, that's payback for what happened today. We're even now. So, okay, guys, let me fill you in on a little bit of this. This was awesome. I'm sure Gutterball's laughing hysterically at this, but I wasn't. I didn't think it was funny at all. It was happening. So, you guys know how excited Fury gets on Fridays for the film. Because during the week, I'm all by myself. I'm talking to my microphone, and I feel like I'm by myself. At least now, on Fridays and Saturdays, I get to talk to somebody. Other than, it feels like you're talking to an automated service when you're on your own by yourself. So, usually now Gutterball works on Fridays, so I usually give him some time to get home and take a breath, take a little nap if he needs it, or whatever he needs to do. I don't try to blast him, but I get so excited that I start messaging him 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I didn't hear nothing. And a couple hours go by, and I still didn't hear nothing. So, of course, Fury's freaking little pea brain starts, having all these, he's dead in a ditch somewhere, and all this things going on in my brain. And all he was at a family get-together. And he was gone away from the computer. But I got so nervous that I messaged his wife. I was like, Mrs. Gutterball, have you seen your husband today? Because I'm getting worried. And she didn't message me back. So then, of course, all of the worries and the fears and all the things that go through your brain that you think to yourself, do I have to drive to his state? What do I have to do? But it worked out. And I'm so happy that he got to be with his in-laws because that's important. And it was just, Fury's drama queen being a drama queen, trying to worry about it because he does have a life outside of Farm Sim, unlike Fury.
Well, it doesn't help either when my brother-in-law, he called at 5 o'clock.
Right,
hey,
right.
Want to come over and eat?
Of course.
I got to get showered.
Yeah,
Gotta get ready. He called once while we were getting ready. Where you at? And then we live like 20 minutes from him. He called 3 times from the time we left the house till we got to his place. Where you at? I'm ready to eat. Where you at? Like, man, give us some time to get
there.
Ready.
But it's funny now. It's like one of those things. It's like, you know, back in the day when I had a motorcycle and I was young and stupid and thought I could ride everywhere, and I was changing the battery on it and it decided to blow up and start on fire. And instead of, you know, me like freaking out, grab a hose or something to try to put it out, nope, I reach over and I'm unhooking the battery with the motorcycle on fire, you know. And we laugh about it now, but when it was happening, it was, you were freaking out. But it all worked out in the end. And you guys know that, you know, because I just get excited. And sometimes you have to realize that other people have lives outside of farm sim. So,
well, my life though is pretty much the same every day, so you know my schedule.
Well, that's it. As soon as it deviated, I was like, wait.
This wasn't my normal schedule.
And then, you know, you're staring at the screen and all you see is the little sleep icon next to his name, and I'm like, is he sleeping? Did he pass out? Is he okay? And then because he never stays online. Like, you usually go offline. Like, if you're going to take a nap, you'll go right offline. But this, you were on for the whole day. I was like, because when you're at work, I can tell when you're watching the videos because it'll say online, but there's a slash through it, so I know that you're not at your computer. You know, it'll say you're online, but it won't say like whatever. So I'm like, oh, he must be watching our video. That's cool. Or watching Grizzly's video or somebody's video you're probably watching. Especially if you're at the loading dock. So it was pretty funny, but it showed the little sleepy icon. So I said, did he pass out? You know, all those little fears go through. And, you know, that's when you know there's somebody's real family, when you start worrying like that. When you start going, whatever. So your wife sent me back. And then, get this. So I'm doing dishes. I was doing them extremely late. I was so worried that I didn't even do my dishes right after dinner. I waited because I was nervous. I'm like sitting at my computer, like waiting for the thing to go bling. It was terrible. And I didn't hear nothing. It was like, what time did you message me back? It had to have been after 8, right? I think it was.
Yeah, it was after 8 o'clock, about 8:30, quarter to 9.
Yeah. So I said to my wife, I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and do the dishes because I can't stand them. My ADD's kicking in. I got to get these dishes done. So I just as soon filled up the sink with the dishwater, and bling, 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 bling. His wife and him were both messaging me at the same time. I was like, oh, hang on. And then he tells me later they were laughing hysterically that they were both sending me messages. It's funny.
Yeah, because my wife and I's computers are right here beside each other. So
oh, really? That's cool.
I could see her messaging you at the same time I was messaging.
That's hilarious. See what I go through, guys? This is what I go through. Every day.
I will mess with him any chance I can get.
Yeah. Yes, he does. You know, what do you think on Gutter World that the sheds are up on the hill for? Because he's like, watch this. You know, hold my beer. He's got to build it up on the hill here. And I told him tonight, I was like, what a pain. I had to terraform the living crap out of that thing. And
I'm just laughing, and I said, you know, I'm not going to make this easy on you.
But now I know there's a method to his madness, so we're living in his world. It's his world. We just living in it. So that's pretty cool. But
so welcome to total chaos in my world.
I know. So, you know, that was the fun that happened today, and you can laugh about it afterwards. When it's happening, you're like freaking out, you know. It's like
you know dang well the wife's going to let you know, God forbid anything ever happens.
I know, and she promised me that, but still, you know, it doesn't. It's just the way I am. I always care, you know, and I always worry.
I know.
Which is, like I was telling you, which is why I can't go into too many live streams anymore. Because next thing you know, I'm looking up maps for people. And when Big A watches this, he'll know what I'm talking about. He's like, hey, Fury, what map is this? Next thing you know, I'm off on a tangent. Challenge accepted. And I'm looking up maps. And 2 hours go by, I'm still looking up maps. So it is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. But, you know, like I said, and I want to reiterate it one last time, and I promise I won't bring it up again. If you guys do call somebody out, be nice. Just, you know, be polite. Call them out. let Gutterball take care of it if you want. If you feel too nervous about saying something, just message Gutterball if you have to, or me, or put it in the comments that, hey, can you say something to somebody? Because Gutterball has a way to say things that don't really offend people, but he'll call them out. You know what I mean? So just be nice if you do.
Across.
Because the one thing that we don't want on this channel is we don't want a bunch of drama, and we don't want a bunch of people mad at us and angry at us, and we want to be a family fun channel, and we want to be who we are. But we also want to hold people responsible for people that are stealing flat out ideas. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but if you guys are worried about it, just message me or message. Oh, did you drop my thingy off? Look at you go.
Yep, taking care of you.
Nice. That one red bale in the middle of that purple bales, that's awesome.
I know.
Sticks out like a sore thumb. While I'm here, I'm going to show them our bull that we got now. Yeah. Gutterball bought a bull. So now this animal enhancement, I call it animal extension, but the animal enhanced program here, you can play as realistic as you want with it. You could have the animals die if you want. You could have them overcrowding. You can have
and then their health goes down.
Oh, it's crazy. Because look at watch what happens now, guys. When I go up here, okay, it says large cow shed 230, but watch what happens when I walk up to a cow. It tells me right here. Look at cow, female, Holstein, 22 months old. Okay, now if I go in and find a smaller one, watch, it'll say heifer, cow, female. Nope, that's 22 months. Let me see if I can find one of the heifers. Holstein. How many did you buy of those?
I don't think we have any heifers. I think we bought
had
all big ones.
We had some.
Did we? Oh.
That was like 20 months old. They were still heifers. Holstein. Of course, the 180 you bought outweighs everything now. But this is the cool thing.
Only 43 in there before.
Oh, I know. The thing that's cool is, I think, you know what? They may have switched, once we turn the time back on, they may have all switched down to Holstein.
That could be.
Heifer, there we go. Okay, see how it says heifer, female, 20 months old. Tells you how many, I've got 20 heifers right now in here. Somewhere in here, I've got 20 heifers. And then if we go over here, we've got a Holstein, and we got 189 of these. And then here is our boy. See, bull male Holstein. There he is with the pretty horns and stuff. And now, if these girls have babies, they could be either boy or girl. So you're forced to sell the boys if you don't want your pens overcrowded. Like if you just wanted milk, you would have to sell the males and get rid of it. So,
and I think that's gonna help people start doing beef cattle now.
Right.
Instead of everybody doing dairy.
Yep.
I think this update's really going to help with that.
Well, I can tell you right now that what I am going to do on one of my Let's Plays is I'm going to try pigs. Because now you can literally buy boars. You can buy male boars, little ones like piglets, and for like 50, 60 bucks. And you can sell them within a couple of months at like 300. So you can get away with, you don't have to feed them pig food because you're not keeping them around forever. You're not trying to make them breed. You're just trying to get them fat. So you can bring back, because I think that's an actual farming type. I do know that there's people out there that raise fattening pigs, right?
Yep.
I think so. Yep. So, but anyways, that's not Two Brothers Challenge. That's my brother challenge. I'm putting the straw. I'm going to make sure the pen is full, and then I'm selling the rest, correct?
Yep, that's what you said.
Because, guys, once I get this collected here, this is going to be, I'm going to spread, I think, slurry, right? Is that what you wanted me to do, or manure?
Either or.
So I'm going to spread.
Well, we haven't done slurry for a while, so.
That's true. I think we've been rotating, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I'm going to spread.
Whatever you do, I'm going to do the other over here on the grass.
It don't matter to me. Whatever one you're not using, I'll grab it. So I'm going to spread slurry on this. I think I'll do slurry on this one this time. And then I'm going to directly drill corn right in the ground with fertilizer and everything right in the thing. So it's going to get a double application of fertilizer right away, and it's going to get put right in the ground. So these are some of the things you guys are witnessing that we're trying. So you'll be able to see if it actually works. Because I think that once we flip the fields, it may be something we did. That's what we're assuming.
I'm thinking what it is this update doesn't count manure and slurry as a full application.
Right.
So you would actually have to put manure on plant, let it grow a little bit, put more manure on in order for it to count it as a full.
Right. I think I'm going to not put the straw in here because we still have 40,000 liters of straw and we're getting sorghum next month. So
yeah, that's plenty in there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm just going to sell this straw flat out today. We didn't get too many bales anyways. I think I barely got 16. So.
Hey, more money, more money.
That's
I'm
it.
all for that.
But now we're into the mode, guys, of our pens are full, so one of our goals is done. Now we're going to start expanding and building our empire as far as the fields so that we can own all the fields on the map.
We can't forget to make a payment on that.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Well, that's the thing is now, technically, if you sold them tomorrow, those eggs, we could put $100,000 right on the loan.
Right.
So we may do that, guys. We're starting to actually learn them. It was funny because we got on this map and neither one of us have been on it in a week. And I'm like, what are we doing? What's going on? And we get to the fields, and our tractors and stuff are literally left right where we left them. It's crazy. So that was $3,000. But it didn't give us a negative score. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
So we might
Didn't give us negative or positive.
Right. So that we might be onto something. I don't care if it doesn't give us a positive as long as it doesn't give us a negative.
Right.
That's the most, you guys heard in my video how excited I was when I started getting positive scores. I was like, ding, 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 ding. Because I think these fields, weren't they? Yeah, you know what? Look at them. Because the pH value is 6.75. So we might have flipped these fields.
Right.
I think Gutterball's on to something. We'll find out. We'll find out together. So what do you guys got going on your farms? We like to read. We like to read. No, we don't like to read outside of Farm Sim, but I love to read the comments. No. Give me a video any day of the week.
I'll wait for the movie to come out.
Yeah, that's it. 100%. Facts. But you guys have been leaving absolutely wonderful comments and amazing comments to us, and it's been great.
And thank you for if you were going around getting people to subscribe and stuff, because like you said, we've really taken a big jump in our subscriptions. Thank you so much, and keep it up for us.
Yep.
And by the way, real quick, you've been watching now for a couple of minutes. If you haven't, have you hit that subscribe button?
Yep.
It's right there. Just hit it. That's all you gotta do. Just hit it.
It's like I said in my last video, guys. It's like a contract. You guys subscribe. It's free. You subscribe, and I guarantee I'm going to put out videos.
And you make two old men very happy
when
you hit that subscribe button.
Yes. I get so excited
it's all
when
good,
I see
good.
a lot of people do it for the likes. A lot of people do it for the views. I do it because the more family members means that the more positive people we can have in this chat and the things.
Right.
So we talked about it, guys. I have to bring this up. Now, you guys had asked many, 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 many times if Gutterball and I will be going live again. And we've decided that, look, no more negative scores. So, like I said, we might be onto something. I think because, remember how I told you guys in the last video, I don't want to jeopardize us losing the 2 videos that we have per week. And if we dropped one of them to go live one night, then we won't have the second video per week. And it screws us all up, and neither one of us know what number we're on. It's crazy. It's bad enough Fury doesn't know half the time. But when we both don't know, then we're all confused. Then we're both nuts. So I think what I'm going to do, and that once again, I always have to put this disclaimer in there, it's tentatively, because it may change at the last minute. But I think on Thursday nights I may go live myself. But I'm going to do it on my Let's Play, and I'm not going to do it on this map because this is his and my map. That wouldn't be fair. I'm not going to play on this without him. But like I said, tentatively. So don't mark it in stone. Don't do anything. When it happens, and then you guys will know it's happening. So, and if it doesn't happen, it won't. So,
yeah, because if him and I live stream, then the next night we have to do a double video, or double recording, which keeps us up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And with summer here, I don't have the time to do that.
100%. I don't either. And it just, that was the first thing we said to each other. I was like, so it's bad enough that it gets to be 1 o'clock in the morning when we're recording this, but can you imagine filming this until, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and then turning around and recording another one? It's just,
like tonight's going to be a late one anyway because we couldn't shut up to record.
Well, you know what it is, guys?
Going.
Well, we spend a lot, like 25 minutes, half hour sometimes, catching up, over the week because we don't talk. He's working, I'm working, we're doing our thing, and it takes us like an hour to catch up on everything that happened during the week. It's kind of like, it sounds like family, doesn't it, guys?
And then get our game plan for the recording and all that.
Yep, it's crazy. And then we had to run around and show his wife all the babies and some of the things we can't talk about.
Say, add a new mod, that just makes it even longer then because we got to play with it and figure it out and
Yep. You remember
kid stuff.
You remember?
Member?
So we're it is like we like it and we just love each other so much, and that's why we have just catch up on everything. It's like, so what happened?
Right.
Where'd you have for dinner? Blah blah blah, like a bunch of little cackling hens. Now, all right, I got a question, Gunnar, about this. Is skipping. Like, does that mean that it doesn't need it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've done
what, the manure or something?
The slurry. I'm using slurry.
Yeah, it's must not need it in that spot.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to tell where I'm at, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? I could probably bring up this, right? Yeah, the red, so I can know where I'm at.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. It's going through a lot of it, that's for sure.
See, I'll get you to keep that mini map up permanently eventually.
I always wondered why you did it, but now it makes sense. It shows you a color.
Yeah, it wasn't just to keep an eye on you so you don't get lost on the map. There's other reasons I did.
Now, when does it turn green? When everything's right?
Is it changing color at all right
Yes,
now?
it's going from red to orange.
Okay, see, so you're not getting enough on there. But now when you go to plant and put the fertilizer on, it should also turn green.
Gotcha. Okay. So
that's where I was saying that application, it's only counted as like a half of an application.
Gotcha. Okay. So we got this. And then I'm going to combine these two fields, correct? I'm going to make them both corn. Yeah,
which I'm almost done with the cultivator, so.
I won't need it. I'm direct drilling.
I don't know. You still that grass in between the two fields.
Well,
you might have to work that up.
Well, why don't I just leave it at the two separate fields then and just harvest them both at the same time? You know what I mean?
You know what? I bet you could do that if you wanted to.
Boy, I tell you, not being able to see where you're going is terrible. You got to just kind of rely on the color change, I guess, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Do some experiment. See if you can direct drill over top of it. I don't think you can, but...
Over the top of what?
That grass in between the two.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you can. I think it'll just keep it as grass. Now, why is some of it lighter orange than others? Is that because it's not given enough? Okay.
Yeah, it's because that section might add a little bit more, and you just made it a little bit better.
Oh. I'm learning all this stuff. I don't usually use this stuff. I usually just, I'm so used to doing an old school where, it takes 2 fertilizer applications, blah, blah, blah. But I'm so used to doing it where you just give it one and you're done.
Right.
But now that 25,000 went fast, which means there was nothing hardly on that field as far as nitrogen.
Right. All right.
You can tell we're concentrating when we're quiet.
I knew I missed a little spot, and I was trying to find it.
Yeah. I get to try this new planter today, too. It's exciting. Now, the reason we're doing corn is because it's going to go into our flour mill. I forgot what the name of that factory was. It's crazy when you're off of it for a week and you're like, where are we?
I don't know. For some reason, this week it seems like it's been a long time since we've been.
Wasn't it?
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I had a long work week.
Yeah, you were. I know you were saying you had a couple of like really busy days.
Yeah, like today I left out at 2 o'clock in the morning and got back at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. I don't like those real early mornings.
Yeah. Me either.
4 o'clock, that's okay. 4 or 5 o'clock. That freaking 2 o'clock rolls around. Good
Oh,
Lord.
is that the day that you messaged me at like midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, you really have to pay attention on this when you can't see where you're fertilizing. You know?
Right.
Now, it looks like the middle of the fields is... Now, see, on my thing, I would have just used my GPS and just put my GPS in.
Right.
But we don't have that mod in here. I don't think we have either GPS, do we?
I don't think so. I really don't know.
I don't either.
All right. Why can I not back this up? Hold on. Sometimes I'm glad that you can't see the screen when we're recording on what's going on with me.
I can tell. I can tell.
All right. I can't take it anymore. This tractor is just flat out nasty. I am washing this thing real quick.
I'm just going to see how dirty I get, and so I can't see outside the... I did that on purpose. I can still see out the window, so I'm doing okay. Sorry, guys, for the pause. It was... I've got autosave turned back on, and it paused. So, because I tend to forget to save a lot of times, and it's always something that happens. So, we don't want to do things twice.
Oh, Ranger seen my tractor. Boy, he'd be screaming at me right now.
I saw he was playing a new game yesterday or today.
Yeah. Hey. Fury's playing Farm Simulator.
Yep. I erased it, but mine says Gutterball playing it too. So funny.
What was they doing next? Oh, line. Yeah, that's it.
I got to do lime next too, don't I?
That's in the front barn, correct?
What's that? The lime spreader?
So,
you know what's funny? Now I can see when you, from a distance, you can see where you're at. You got to have the angle of it. I got you now. I got you all figured out.
Figuring it out.
Well, if you get the angle of the camera correct, you can actually see where you're at. Like fertilizing. It's like a shadow. That's neat.
Yeah, see, that's why you lime first.
Yeah, not on this sorghum. I wouldn't be able to see either way.
Oh, that's true. I forgot we had sorghum in there.
Now, the corn I'll be able to see once we harvest the corn. Should be able to anyways.
I can't wait till we get that corn put in.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to make a huge difference in the amount of pig feed we get.
Yep. 100%. It'll almost triple it.
Right.
Oh, that was for your lime.
Yeah. Yep.
One more pass, and then this will be fertilized the first time. So we're thinking this is our goal. We're thinking that it was all along we were just literally applying one level of manure or slurry, and it just wasn't enough. So eventually what happens is that's why you're getting negative scores, because your field goes into negative disarray. It's crazy. So,
and you're getting them when we sell the eggs because the chickens are eating that feed that wasn't grown with full fertilizer.
It all makes sense now. All right, so both of these fields now are completely orange. That's a good thing. Well, nope, I got to go back and get more slurry because I literally I got a little second. I don't want to lose it. I want to make sure that whole field's done.
Right.
So the grass field's been flipped. The other sorghum field's been flipped. The grass field you're working on has been flipped, and the other field 13 sorghum's been flipped. So once we're done today, then all of our fields have been officially flipped, correct?
I'm not sure if we did 13 or not.
If you look at the extra things, it's like it says perfect.
Okay, then yeah, might have some. Hopefully, next harvest of everything we will have.
Yeah.
Full.
Well, it does make sense with the chickens too. It really does, because if they're eating that crappy feed, they're going to give a negative number. So it does make sense. Everything ties together with precision farming. It's crazy. So same thing with the
awfully realistic.
Same thing with the cows. Yeah, if they're eating not very good grass, they're going to give you a negative number.
Yeah, and see, since we have that mod in, we don't get to see that number because it just automatically sells it.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't really know if we're taking a positive or negative there.
Now, I do have about 3/4 of this field is light orange, and the other is dark orange, so I got to get... Now I'm going to go fill up the seeder, guys, with corn seeds, and fertilizer. I used about 55,000 liters of slurry just to get that field done.
Wow.
So that's the most I've ever used. So what that tells you is that we've reset it. It's what it sounds like to me.
Right.
So I hope these guys... Well, remember that we won't need it till next month, but I hope they make it. I hope they make enough slurry. How much slurry?
Oh, I know.
How much slurry do
we still got the pigs, remember?
Yeah. I still got 42,000 and the pigs, right. I still got 42,000 in there, and I used 55. And the next field over that is getting ready to harvest is field 13. And that's not as big. I remember I just did 2 decent-sized fields.
Right.
So I've never used this seeder before. So I don't know.
Don't forget, you got a line before you.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right.
I'm almost done with it.
That's all right.
I mean,
I would have forgot unless you said, yeah, he's got a little bit to go. What can I do while I'm waiting? What can I do so I'm not standing here?
Check the cows, see if they need fed. I don't remember. I haven't checked them yet.
I will do that.
There you go. I'll keep you busy.
Mm-hmm. I'll just waste more fuel on my tractor. Let's keep driving. We got a lot of hay. We didn't even make any hay yet, and we still got a lot of hay over there. Let's see. Food. Oh, yeah. They only got $6,000 in food.
Whew. That saved us a lot of trouble there.
Mm-hmm. So now you guys will get to watch me. Did I put a front loader on mine? I think I did.
I believe both of them. I think I did.
I could have just fed them that right there. That 4,800 right away, and then mix up a batch. This is where I wish I had that mod in here that I had on Shire Farm. You could just eat the bales and send it in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me see now. That put us to 10,000. Still in the very, very, very red.
Wow. Okay. Hey. Everything happens for a reason,
That's
right?
it.
Man, if we would have fed them, then all their health would have went back down to 0.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'm almost done with this and I've used 21% lime.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, the slurry was a lot because it reset them.
Right.
Got about another hour in game. That's it.
Phew.
Yeah. It goes fast.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, reworking these fields, it chews up some time.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not used to doing this. Usually I'm selling eggs and everything under the sun while you're doing all this.
%. It's awesome. Hey, that's the first time I haven't had super strength turned on in a long time. Usually I chuck my...
I love how on your videos you're like, hold on, let me see if I got super strength on.
Because I usually chuck my tractors. I'm usually chucking my tractors halfway across the new field. Oh, look, a new field. Here, tractor, fly. It's crazy. Most of the time, you're in it when I do it.
Right.
It's like, I wish I had a camera inside that because he'd be like, woo. No.
Alright.
Perfect.
Should be last stripped here.
There's our first 22,000. 24,000 of total mixed rations. It's great. Doesn't take long to mix up total mixed rations, though.
No. Puts that field all in green for lime, so we're good there.
Nice. I'm feeding them backwards. Okay, we're at least in the yellow now for food. I gotta do one more batch. And we got just enough silage bit. Well, we got the red ones, they're ready, but this one will at least put them in the green.
Ooh, I am glad we went ahead and made silage then.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Now you understand why I was getting nervous. I'm like, you know, because that stuff takes like 3 months.
Yeah, I think when we have 1.5 bundles there, that's when, for harvest, that's when we need to go make more. That way we got enough.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because it literally takes 3 in-game months.
Right. Alright. Okay. We're getting too much equipment. I cannot remember where we store what.
Yeah, me neither. I'm going to definitely request on the next Let's Play that we have that mod that I showed you I did the review on. 'Cause that thing is nice for bales.
Right.
That doesn't mean we're going to do bales. It just means that it's expensive, but you know what? It's well worth it to be able to drive up to a bale and just have it eat it.
Right. Right.
Am I in the way there? Give me 1
I
second.
can get in, I think. Come on. I'll wait.
Okay. You said you wait and then you went.
I know. See if you're paying attention.
Oh, yeah, I would have ran right up the rear end of you. All right, this will go in, and then I'll be done feeding them for the day. See, guys, I even used a front loader. Normally, I'd have just used super strength.
Yeah, see? We're going to make you be realistic.
Well, it's funny because I get all the time, hey, Fury, you going to play realistic? And then when I do, nobody watches the video.
Right.
It's like,
that's frustrating, ain't it?
yeah.
That's where you just quit trying to make everybody happy.
100%.
I can't wait when we get on that new series and get them calves.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
that.
you know, it'll be kind of cool that, you know, to try some new things, you know, maybe getting baby chickens.
Right.
And trying something different, or baby pigs or piglet, you know what I mean? Just to, and you technically could do the same thing with the sheep. You could buy just all male sheep and sell them to the slaughterhouse.
Right. Yeah, this mod definitely makes you pay attention more to your animals than you normally do.
Right. All right. So cows have been fed. My field has been, the straw's been done. What else? Oh, my slurry's been spread. And now I'm getting ready to do lime. Lime in the coconut.
Excuse me.
Huh. That's not as bad as the last couple episodes, dude. I was, like, clearing my throat like 18,000 times. I was like, oh, my gosh. Watch the video back. I'm like, if I hear that one more time, I'm shutting the video off. Jeez. It's, you know, because now we got fans on, we got air conditioners on. It's blowing all this 100-year-old dust around in my throat.
Right.
But at least it ain't hot.
Or cold.
Or cold. Or both.
No more snow. Well, I don't know. They're calling for it Monday. More of that.
Okay, now
white,
this
nasty
changed from
stuff.
orange to green.
There you go.
It's changing to darker green now. Is that good?
Yeah, the darker the green, the better.
Nice. And I can see the lime. So, yeah, that's probably why I should have limed first. You're right. You called it. Because when I seed, it'll take off the layer of sorghum.
Right.
So, you're right. Next time I have to make sure I lime first so that I don't know where I'm at. So I don't even play that game.
Okay, now instead of crash counter, now we're going to start getting the gutter ball is right counter.
Yep.
I've heard that a lot today.
Yes, you have.
I'm liking it. Liking it.
Boy, this is barely using any lime.
Yeah, I didn't over here on this grass field either.
Nice.
Good, because we pay for that stuff.
Yeah, we pay for it all anyways. I mean, if you think like, okay, we're all right now. We're getting to the point where we're doing decent money now. We're not doing too bad. But in the beginning, all those thousands and stuff, negative numbers, how much were we losing?
Oh, I know.
So it's just like you think to yourself, that's crazy talk. What are you making? I was watching the movie Rat Race. You ever seen that one from the 90s, the old one? And that Mr. Beam guy was on there, and he says, we're hauling ass. And the guy goes, what are you hauling? I just told you, we're hauling ass. I was just like,
family friendly.
So, sorry, kids, if, you know, sorry, but I had to say the joke. I couldn't resist.
Right.
Yeah, so it's turning
way
it.
around it.
Now, there are some sections that are yellow, though, still. But I also haven't hit those with lime yet.
There you go. That's why.
All right, so now I can see where I'm going. Yeah, the lime, boy. I didn't think you could see it, but To much my chagrin. Nice.
Well, I'm getting pretty good rate for this manure on this field.
Yeah, because you did the lime first. That was the other reason I think I used more. Because I didn't do the lime first. I'm still at 75%. This is the farthest it's ever gone for me. Which is good. I guess we're getting better.
How'd we go to 91,000?
I sold the bales.
Oh, I bet it's... That's right. That's right.
So, yeah.
Not complaining. At least it's going up, not down.
Well, we started at 86 or 87 or something like that. So,
yeah, like,
we literally made, what, 8,000 just from bales alone.
Good. Good.
Oh, if you go off the field, did you know it keeps the lime on?
Yeah, but it shouldn't take it down.
Mm.
Like the amount in there shouldn't drop.
Nice. Now we're getting a pretty little turquoise color. Nice. It's making the yellow go away, which is even better.
Yeah, we don't like yellow. We really, really don't like red.
Well, I'll bet you that this is going to flip. This is going to change it. But if I was a bet man, I'd say that we can, especially if we use this corn and then use the pig feed on the pigs, we'll get positive numbers, I think.
Right, right.
Well, from the flour, we'll get positive numbers because, right? It'll make flour and pig food.
Right. Yep.
May not get it in the ground today.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we will play off camera. Like I said, 1 episode per month now because we're at that point. In the beginning, you always put out, 1 or 2 episodes per game day. But once you get established, then it's... Which reminds me, I have to check something real quick. Let me shut this down. You guys know how it works. Only an hour into the video, and I got to check to see if I'm recording. And I hit the wrong button. Yes, I am. I just got done telling them, Gutterball, it's nothing like almost an hour into the video. I checked to see if I'm recording.
Well, hey, at least you checked.
Yeah. I've been really stressing lately about checking it in the beginning of the video lately, but I forgot. I got busy spreading this stuff.
Hey, I'll say you do a good job with that on your Let's Plays.
Checking?
Checking right off the bat.
Yeah, it's because I don't have nobody to talk to distract me.
Yeah, that's my fault. I'll take that with you.
Do you ever notice that when you're doing it right, also, the precision, it misses a lot less lime? You ever notice that? Because you know how, like, you used to get those triangles that it would miss? Right. But now, if you've noticed, since they've updated the mod, you don't get those as much.
Right. Right.
I'm still at 62% lime, and I'm almost done. So, that's a good sign, right?
Yep.
It's crazy. If I make this whole field, and you did your whole field on 1 tank of lime, we're not spending a lot on lime, are we?
Nope. Actually, I think I had like 37% left in there. When I got done with this.
Yeah, because I think I filled mine up before I started.
I did.
Oh, you did, but I'm using less than... I'd probably be right around 50% by the time I'm done. So I only got 1 pass left, and I'm at 58.
Sweet.
Yeah. And the field will be completely turquoise, and then... Now, that'll change to dark green once I seed with the regular fertilizer, correct?
Yeah, it should. Well, not the lime part, no. Just because right now you're looking at the pH level.
Oh,
gotcha. You're putting lime down.
Oh. It says 4.50 up to 8.25.
Yeah.
Oh, so when I seed, then it'll tell me the fertilizer level.
Right.
I got
Right.
you. Things you learn. How many times you admit Gutterball's right?
Well, like they say, when the day comes you quit learning, you're in trouble.
Yep. And for me, I learned the only disadvantage is at my age, when I try to learn a new fact, I have to forget one because there's no brain left. It's all full.
Mine is when I learn it, then I go to bed and get up in the morning and forget what
Yep.
I learned.
I forget. Yeah.
Yep.
I do it all the time. Sitting in the barn today for like 2.5 hours. I was looking for staples for the fence because the cows, it got hot out and they were looking for more water and they walked right through the darn fence. So I was looking for staples.
The new one y'all put in?
Don't get me started. Literally 60 acres in 3 days worth of fencing, and I come out yesterday morning and cows sit in my driveway. I'm like, what is going on here? What are you doing here? Found out she walked right through the fence. Literally, don't care that there's barbed wire there. No, I'm just going to walk through the fence. It's okay.
Yep.
It's okay. So I was sitting in the barn today for like 2 hours looking for staples to put on the barbed wire fence, and I'm sitting in there. I call the wife, and I'm like, you wouldn't know why I'm in the barn, would you? She goes, no, I'm not with you. And so John comes back over by me, and he goes, did you find those staples yet? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Right.
Stupid.
No, I'm still looking. I'm still looking.
He goes, they're right there. You know, you can't tell a farmer that you can't find them because you're going to look not very smart when they say, oh, it's in the second drawer down. And you're like, where are you looking, dude? I've looked everywhere. I've opened every drawer in this shed. And he comes in and he goes, they're right there. No sooner, dude. He found like a whole bucket full of them for me. You cannot.
Yeah, I went yesterday over to my cousin's house to borrow his backhoe.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the one that's a farmer. And he actually took his time and was explaining his seeder and everything, how the vacuum and all that works, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you know these things individually flip up?
What things?
The covers to the seeds and fertilizer.
Oh, yeah. Pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah. All right. So I got it on corn. I got about 5 minutes. Let's see what we can do. I got to unfold this and then probably go around and grab the little thingy that comes out. Or will it unfold from here? Oh, yeah. It's going to unfold from here. Sweet. We're going to cheat and go right. This is super nice planter. For real.
The only bad part is when you use coarse clay on it,
Mm-hmm.
it leaves spot. It like stops too soon at the headlands and leaves spots. So you got to go back and fill them in.
Yep, it's changing it from orange to green.
There you go. That's what we want.
So this whole field, pH and nitrogen will be green.
Good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, all right. So where are we at? Where are you at? I'm going to jump out of your tractor. I'm going to tab up there.
All right, give me just a sec. And let me out. Okay. There he is.
Okay.
Oh, he's gone. There he is.
All right. Let me hit this and stop the time so we can come back and finish our work. All right, guys. We made it to the end of episode 23, I do believe. I think. Or 24. One of the two. We'll get it right by tomorrow. Yes. So on that note, please, please, please look out for each other. Well, look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. I'll stumble over my words 15 times before I get this right tonight. Please, please, please like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bells to get notified when Fury and Gutterball drop a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. If you guys are in a good spot financially, please, please, please don't hesitate to Join the Fury Machine Gaming immediate family members. There will be some extra perks that are going to be coming down the line very quickly. And on that note, I always give Gutterball the last word, and he'll sign us off, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for spending your time with us. I hope you enjoyed it. Like Fury said, take care of yourselves. If anyone around you needs some help, give them a helping hand. Please hit that subscribe button, pass it around, and get other people to subscribe, and we will talk to you on the next one.
Yep. And on that note, I love you all, and I will catch you all right back here tomorrow with my brother. Have a great one.